Your forecast first, sponsored by Highlands Oncology.
Just a marvelous Monday, and the weather continues to be nice into your Tuesday as well. Here's a live look of the Bentonville Square. Things are pretty quiet. In fact, the wind is calm, and temperatures have dropped off into the mid to upper 50s in northwest Arkansas. Some lower 60s out there in the River Valley, even some mid 60s. Just to kind of show you the temperatures dropping a little bit, some high clouds to the south, and this is a big system that's coming our way. How will it impact us? I'm going to answer that in the forecast, but just to give you a taste of what you can expect tomorrow, lower 80s. That's a little warmer than we should be. We'll show you the rest of the week coming up in your forecast as your news starts now.
Proudly covering the Northwest Arkansas community. This is KNWA News at 10.
KNWA now has the affidavit leading to the arrest of a Northwest Arkansas psychiatrist, Dr. Brian Hyatt. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Chelsea Helms.
And I'm Chad Mira. Rogers police arrested Dr. Hyatt this afternoon on accusations of Medicaid fraud related to his time at Northwest Medical Center's behavioral health unit. He worked there from 2018 to 2022. In the arrest warrant affidavit, investigators say they reviewed thousands of hours of security camera footage spanning 46 days in 2022. The review revealed that Hyatt was at the behavioral health unit on 24 of those days for a total of 44.5 hours. The affidavit says in that time, Hyatt spent less than 10 total minutes talking to patients or in patient rooms. Earlier this year, KNWA News got some of that surveillance video, and this is what we saw. Dr. Hyatt walking past several patient rooms, but never seen going inside them. We asked Attorney General Tim Griffin about the arrest today. He issued a brief statement saying his office, quote, has made arrangements with Dr. Hyatt's attorney for Hyatt to appear in Pulaski County for a bail hearing later this month. Hyatt is also being sued by more than 40 patients, several of them claiming they were held against their will as part of the suspected Medicaid scheme. Hyatt has previously denied all accusations against him. We reached out to his attorneys for comment today and never heard back. If you want to see our complete coverage, go to knwa.com.
In a KNWA News update, a man and woman charged in a Fayetteville child sex abuse case plead not guilty. Michael Henson was arrested in September after a 13-year-old boy disclosed that Henson had been abusing him since he was 10. Henson later admitted this to police. During an investigation, police learned the boy told a woman about that abuse more than 2 months before he had an interview at the Children's Safety Center. We are not disclosing the name of that woman to protect the identity of the victim. Both Henson and that woman have jury trials scheduled for March 29th. In world news, at least 11 Americans are dead, others still missing as the fighting intensifies between Israeli forces and Hamas.
Hamas is the Islamic militant group that controls Gaza. On Saturday morning, it conducted a surprise attack. Hundreds of rockets were fired towards southern and central Israel. A few hours later, Israeli jet fighters launched retaliatory strikes on Gaza. More than 1,000 Israeli and Palestinian people are dead.
KNWA's Christina Randall explains the history of the ongoing conflict between both sides.